This is me as a little kid. When I was a little younger than this, I watched a TV show that sparked a dream inside of me that has never died. From that point forward, I wanted to do this. But I didn't know how to make that happen, and I had so many questions. What did it take to become a helicopter pilot? Did I need to go to college? And how do I find a school? There were some challenges that I had to contend with too. First, I didn't know how to do the research on the requirements to become a helicopter pilot because the internet was not around when I was in school. Second, my family was poor, so I couldn't afford to go to college. All I could do was sit in the library and read about helicopters in an encyclopedia. I decided that joining the military was my only option and that they would teach me how to fly. But which branch would I choose? I knew that I wanted to help people and save lives, so I decided that the Coast Guard was the best fit for me. So I enlisted on June 16th in 1997, and I was on my way to fly this. Or this bad boy. My mom was against me flying because she was afraid of heights, and when I told my dad about my plans, he said, yeah, it must be nice to have pipe dreams. But I busted my butt and finally met the requirements to apply for officer candidate school, and a couple months later, I got the results back. What? How could this be? My application was perfect. Well, turns out having back surgery disqualified me for the Coast Guard flight program. It felt like the world was out to get me and do this. After that, I was so disgruntled, I wanted to get out bad. But by that time, I had a family that relied on me to provide money and insurance to live. I was trapped, but I never lost the desire to do this. Then my wife became an insurance agent. Not this one, of course. But with some extra income, I started to learn to fly this. Then I got the news that rocked me to my core. I was being transferred to Alaska for the third time. But since my wife owned her own insurance business, my family couldn't come with me. That started a 5-year stretch that we would not live together. I amassed $12,000 in debt learning to fly, and I still didn't have enough time for my pilot's license. The world again was doing this. My wife and I finally decided to give up the insurance office, and my family and I were rejoined when they moved with me when I got orders to this ship, homeported in Astoria, Oregon. A year out from retiring, my daughter got accepted to the University of Arizona, and to make sure she was awarded in-state tuition, I decided after I retired to move my family to Prescott, Arizona, where I would attend college at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and finally be able to fly. My retirement came and went, my family was awarded for their 20 years of sacrifice, and I rendered the final salute of a long 20-year career, and off to Prescott we went. I ended up finally finishing my private helicopter license in December 2017. I am currently working on my instrument rating. I don't know how far this road will take me, but I do know that I am living my dream.